How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Amazing. I'm so glad to be here.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to have you. I mean, in the time we have, you have a lot going on, and you're always so committed and connected to so many different initiatives and community. But right now, there are some things you really need to share with us. Let's talk about the first opportunity folks have that's coming up.
So there is a lot, and it's really not a lot. There's 2 or 3 key initiatives that I'm focused on. One is in our community, we want to focus on fostering inclusion. And I use this language called Living Powerfully. So there's a whole Living Powerfully series that is starting Monday. And it's actually Mindset Mondays. We have a series that includes Thoughtful Thursdays. And so we're going to do a series of 6 sessions starting Monday, the 22nd, going into the 29th, through into the middle of June.
So it starts today.
It actually starts today.
Nice.
We're going to do a live stream at 9 a.m. But we're also doing a live stream at 6 p.m. on both Mondays and Thursdays for people who can't make it when we're actually live. But the idea of living powerfully, I'm a mindset coach, right? And part of the work that I do is, like, how do you create a space where all the things I've learned about neuroscience and about literally living powerfully, using your mind to create the life of your dreams, we have everything we need. And so I think in our community, I am taking the full responsibility to making sure no matter who you are, you realize that you can create the life that you want. No matter what anyone has told you, you decide what success looks like.
Well, this is so important. Honestly, it brings back so much of what our ancestors understood in terms of visualizing to realize. And it's a beautiful thing because it's more than a concept or a notion. It works, right? And so I love that y'all are creating this series for folks to really learn some of the fundamentals around that. It's brilliant, and really it's so necessary in our community, particularly when we're still looking at certain disparities like the racial wealth divide and so many different things in terms of how gun violence is very particular with the level that it is experienced by community members in global majority communities. So I think a lot of what you're tapping into here is so key and important. So those are one thing that you're doing out here, but you also are involved in another initiative that's coming up too, right?
Several. So there's 3. So the first one is this concept of living powerfully. It's the Living Powerfully series, which includes mindset training and also business training, right? So I'm past president of an organization called the National Black MBA Association, Seattle chapter. And what we know is a fact is that business is a gateway for our Black community to truly thrive.
Yeah.
You can work for someone else, absolutely. Even if you are working for someone else, you want to have that entrepreneurial mindset. You want to actually think like someone who realizes there's a problem and you're the right one to solve it. And why you? What makes you unique? So we're actually bringing in business planning training as well as pitch training. So creating a space for people to learn how to pitch their business, to pitch their ideas, whether you're talking to someone who's going to buy your product, someone who you work for, or an investor in your business, whatever it is, we all need to know how to clearly share who we are and what we do and why we're the right person to solve a problem. So it's exciting.
Yeah, well, so you got the series that folks can tap into, and now you have this pitch training. And with the pitch training, let's just talk about this, because I read about this. I mean, this is some funding that can come with this. Tell us a little bit more about that, because there are prizes that are monetarily based.
There are monetary prizes, yes. So in addition to you creating the life that you want, in addition to someone actually saying, hey, I'm going to live my best life, because oftentimes we're habitual creatures, right? So, for me to add mindset training, business training, and pitch training, the reason this is urgent is simply because right now you have an opportunity. There's a total of $200,000 in pitch prizes through the National Black MBA Association. So there's a $50,000 first place prize for adults is $30,000 second place and $20,000 for third. That's for adults. We have a collegiate competition as well, where a college student with an idea about a business can win $50,000, $30,000, and $20,000 for first, second, and third. And we have a high school pitch competition where high school students can win $10,000, $8,000, or $7,000. And last year, I think we gave 5 runner-ups $1,000. So, for an idea, for the concept of saying, I actually want to create solutions in the world. And so we're offering free training. So we've done this for many, many years. The Black MBA has been around for 52 years. We were founded on the concept of economic and intellectual empowerment. This pitch competition for adults has been around for years as well. The collegiate and high school competition have been around for a few years. I don't think we've ever been very intentional about this training. Like, there was training involved that you can go get yourself. But I'm saying, hey, I am offering my services in the community. So whatever your business is, if you think you have an idea, I'm actually showing up to make sure we all know what it takes to actually, not only for this one competition, there's a Business Impact Northwest competition, there's pitch competitions all over. There's free money. People want to invest in Black businesses, so we need to be the best that we can.
Wow. Yeah. Ooh, that's what I'm talking. I mean, this right here is where you say, you know, it's beyond just theoretical. It is making an impact with that level of investment. Right. I mean, you're talking about anywhere from $20,000 to $50,000 for any business is significant. And honestly, it can take a business from somebody who is maybe fledgling because they just needed the capacity dollars to get up to speed versus somebody saying, I've been wanting to invest in this thing and now I have the money to do that to drive my business to another level. Yes. So this is really exciting. Yes. Of course, I got to give you time now because these are all things that folks need to tap in with. How do they find out how to participate, how to get more information? Look right there in the camera. Let them know where they go.
So my website is itsallbiggerthanme.com. I'm Traci, Traci, at itsallbiggerthanme.com. You can email me. I'm on Facebook as Dr. Traci Harrell or just Traci Harrell, and LinkedIn.
Wow.
Yes, and I'm also representing the Seattle chapter of the Black MBA, so you can look up SeattleBlackMBA.org.
Oh, there we go.
Yes. There can I plug that a little bit?
Yeah, come on. One more plug.
So with the National Black MBA, we're leading a series called the Better Together Empowerment Series, because it's all better when we do the work together. And there's 3 key initiatives that we're leading. One is around this idea of fostering inclusion in business and in life, right? The other is supporting Black business and Black wealth. And the third is empowering our youth. That girl was so amazing. I love you. But all of our youth are amazing. So my goal is, and our goal collectively, is to pour into that. So if you're interested in, if you have a skill, whatever it is, the Better Together Empowerment Series, like we point people to your show on a regular basis, because it's about community. It's about showing up, being connected. So thank you for what you do. Absolutely. So Better Together Empowerment Series, you can find information on our website, again, SeattleBlackMBA.org, or my business, It's All Bigger Than Me Consulting, itsallbiggerthanme.com.
There we go. I love that last plug. Sneak it in while you can. Amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Anytime you have some updates, just let me know.
Will do. Thanks.
Absolutely. I told y'all.